Alright then. Mhm. Do 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 we do do. Hey there, Natasha. How are you doing? Are you doing good? Are you doing well? Synonyms for good, antonyms for bad. I hope you are having a fantastic day, like usual. Doing good? Yeah, okay, that's great. That is fantastic. Delighted. Delightful. Overjoyous, even. Alright, yeah, I think it is ready. It's capturing the game window. Yes, I think it is. Assuming the game doesn't crash immediately. Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Ah, shoot. I forgot. I still have a mod I installed a mod during my free time playing this game. Damn it. Hold on. I need to find it, which is actually kind of the problem. CRT World. Here it is. I need to turn off the... I need to turn it off temporarily. Intensity of scan lines, intensity of CRT. There we go. There we go. You won't even notice it for now. Actually, I'm actually just going to actually disable it for now. I need to make sure that I also um oh yeah, that's right. I also have this. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it as so. Screw it. I'm gonna leave it. Be fine. Just leave it as is. Won't be a big deal, will it now? I had CRT World like enabled because like, you know, I just use it during my free time playing this game. Oh, ah, okay. Thank God for Remix Auto Restarter. A while ago, I also installed a bunch of mods to optimize the Remix menu because, like, let's be honest, Rainworld's Remix menu is an unoptimal mess of an item. Alright. Yeah, I was playing in my free time, as you can tell. Hold on. Yeah, let's go ahead and start the Watcher campaign again. We have hit max level, Ripple. Where the hell am I? Fetid Glen. How nice. How delightful. Ah, I figured out where I am already. Well, that's not where I want to be, though. That's kind of the thing. I don't want to be here. I kind of want to be somewhere else. Oh. Dude, I was just checking my map, please. Please don't. Please don't, alright? I'm just checking my map. Alright, I'm trying to go to... I need to go to Badlands, that's right. I want to go to Badlands quickly. Also, while helping out a friend to locate Unfortunate Evolution, which is a region that I will show off eventually, I learned pretty later on that they actually moved the warp point to Unfortunate Evolution. Which is like, wow, Jesus, lads. Why? Because of this ends up being a case of, well, guess we gotta, like, you know... Guess we gotta, like, you know, well, learn a new layout, I guess. I don't know. Oh, God. Alright, lads. Eh. Yeah, screw it. Oh, yeah, ad's starting soon. Alright, which region am I in now? I'm in Sunbaked Alley. Alright, well, on the bright side, I'm not back in the fetid Glen again. I really should find a spot to rest my head. Oh. Right, so you're gonna hear a lot of heartbeats as well. That's my slug cat's heart beating because apparently they get very nervous now with this mod installed. Basically, the mod I installed just adds extra immersion in the sense that you can hear your slug cat's heart beat whenever you're close to enemies. And stuff like that, you know, it's cool stuff. This is just a personal mod for my own personal use. Oh, God. Well, that's not good at all, now is it? Ba-da-dum. Alright, well, rippling for too long is gonna be a bit difficult for this guy to handle. So instead of rippling for too long, we'll have to, like, be very careful. Oh boy, there do be centaurs. Oh boy, there do be danger around the corner. Also, while I was asleep for a while, certain content creator that I watch a lot of had released a long-awaited video that I was gonna watch, but I have to watch it after stream now. Jesus. But you know, it's gonna be an interesting time. It's movie night for me then. My movie night, and I get to choose exactly what I want to watch. Alright. Alright, well, nothing that way. Man, that's disappointing. Oh. Oh. Huh. Oh, wait, no, never mind. That's a baby. The baby. Oh. If I remember correctly, there's a shelter this way, right? Okay, then. Unfortunately for you, I've never been known for my particularly good memory. Wow, this guy dodged it. That was a fucking pro. Oh. Alright, well, let's not mess with them for now. Oh. Okay, that was not my intention to bug the game out again. Jesus, this game is so easy to break by accident sometimes. Like, I wasn't even trying, and it just does that sometimes. Uh-oh. Oh boy, space is breaking apart around me. What? What do you mean I was being attacked? Whatever. Well, whatever the case, I am now all good and all, just doing great. Oh, cutscene. Let's see this cutscene. Alright, it's the same cutscene I remember from a while ago. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's one thing I've forgotten that this mod also does. It kind of breaks when dealing with shelters. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we got a stinker. Stinky boy. Oh, hey, look! A portal to Daimon! Like I said, Daimon was a real nothing burger region. It just sort of existed as part of a narrative. Hmm. Alright, well, let's see. I'll go to Daimon later. I'm pretty sure that'll be important much later down the line. Oh, God. Through the we go. Thank God. Don't worry, that lizard is dead. Hmm. I really don't know where I can go now that in this area. So I'm just genuinely walking around trying to think about where else to go. Like, I'm trying to come up with a vague idea as to where I can and can't go right now. I'll say the bandana does fit the Watcher. Ugh. Great. Looks like we'll be swimming with the leeches again. Fucking hell. It's one of the fucking leeches. Swear of God. And go. Oh, come on, man. It's a wall. Thankfully. Right, wait for my meter to fill up. And let's go for a swim again, guys. Oh, karma flower. Oh, wait, hold on. Gotta free them. I ain't swimming with you fucking leeches. Like, ew. No. Never. Alrighty then. Okay. What's this way? Hang on a second. Why do I recognize this area now? Hmm. Hmm. I'm not going that way then. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to wherever the hell this takes me. My goal is to get to Bathlands at the end of the day, because I want to get to the Echo there and get her out of the way, but I also want to get to the Echo in Salination as early as possibly. There's shelter here. What's down this way, though? Is this the Rusted Rex? Swear this looks like Rusted Rex to me. This looks like Rusted Rex. Look at all this here. Yeah, it's Rusted Rex, alright? Is there anything I should note about Rusted Rex outside of the fact that it's all sandy and stuff? Ah, yes. Absolute music. Absolutely the best music I've heard, to be honest. This layout kind of reminds me of the Torrid Desert area. To be honest, like, some parts of the layout do remind me very distinctly of the Torrid Desert. I should also mention that some of the soundtrack in the games, in this game, like, I remember looking into it and I was like, wait a second. There are some tracks that are misnamed. For example, the Verdant Waterways threat theme isn't even actually on the soundtrack, or at least from my last check. And the track labeled Verdant Waterways threat theme is actually a threat theme for a different area, which is just... Why? That was the best threat theme, and you're telling me that you decided to misname it by accident? Like, that's just bizarre. Feels like a misstep in that front. As if this DLC didn't have enough of them, to be fair. Oh, God. What could possibly be a threat? In this area. Outside of the hordes of leeches in that area. By the way, they're not really a threat, let's be honest. You can easily dodge them. As long as you stay out of the water. Oh, God. Nope, 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 never mind. Not going that way. Except I must. Oh, boy. Evil ARP. I mean, the soundtrack ain't lying. Let's be honest. That ARP do be sounding evil. Oh, come on, man. Why am I back? Why does it feel like I'm back here? I guess it's because I am going nuts trying to figure out where I'm... Where's that? Where's that region supposed to be? Hold the phone. Go to the regions. This one is very much confusing me. Regions, let's see. This one, what's your regions? This one, it's Desolate Tract. It's fucking Desolate Tract again. Of course it is. Oh yeah, it does lead to Rusted Rex, and Rusted Rex has a bunch of connections to Sunbaked Alley, Desolate Tract, Coral Caves. Really? Coral Caves, of all places? Let's go over to see what Coral Caves can connect to. Let's see, it connects to Aether Ridge, Rusted Rex, Pillar Grove. Oh yeah, that's right, I've been to Pillar Grove already. Alright, then where does Desolate Tract connect to? Turbulent Pump, to the surface. Okay, that's not what we're trying to do. What we're trying to do is trying to find Salination and Badlands. So let's go to Salination quickly. I hope, at least, we can go to it. Oh, okay, it connects to Fetid... Of course, it connects to Fetid Glen. Of course it does. So to get to Fetid... Alright, so I guess we have to go straight... We can also go to heat pumps. Or heat ducts. I want to do salination early as possible because it'll make traversal a little easier if we lose like 1 point of like, you know, ripple level. Since, you know, if I only lose 1 point of ripple level, that means that I won't even access, you know, the entirety of ripple space, which is actually good for me. You know what? I'm actually just gonna take the plunge. Hmm. Come on, dude. Are you seriously... Where is... I went the wrong way. Huh. Well, whatever. We'll just sleepy for now. Oh, yeah. Come on. Can you work, Shelter? There we go. There we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. So I need to like, plan out a route again. Let's take a look at my route. Oh, wait. No, I need to go back to Desolate Tract anyways, because there's some feathers. Got some spicy feathers. And also Shattered Terrace has like a... Well, okay, Shattered Terrace is the one that makes less sense to me, because like I have to go there late for anyways. Heat Ducks also has feathers. Now, let's go straight to Desolate Tract. Because, like, there are feathers at Desolate Tract. I might as well. We'll just have to make a wild run for it. Run for the ranks, then. Watcha? Went the wrong way once, I will not make the same mistake again. This place is boring, and it doesn't have an echo in it. Like, Spinning Top doesn't even spawn in Rusted Rex, so there's no point in going here outside of one ending. Anyways, I think we can more easily find whatever that guy was, the Weaver, I believe he is. Feathers, though, is an interesting choice. Oh, God. Alright, we're back in this fucking region. I remember this region very well, which is to say this region kind of is very boring, let's just say, in the grand scheme of things. Let's be honest, this region's kind of boring. It's just It exists, I guess. But, like, there's nothing to it. Oh, man. Like, there's really nothing to this region at all, which is kind of crazy. It's just a lot of walking. Really isn't much to it outside of that. Oh, hi, lizard. Unfortunately for you, I don't need... I don't want you here, so, Alright, let's just go, up. Up we go. Up we go. Alright, so where is this guy gonna be at now, huh? I guess I need to be in this space in order to more easily find his threads, but like, yeah, at the same time, it's not like finding him is gonna be made easier anyways by doing this. Whoa. Wait a second. Nope, found it. I think I found where I should start. I think I found where I should start looking. Alright, so we start here. Alright, yep, there's the threads. Like you guys said, there are some threads here. So that means that I just have to keep searching for threads, I guess. I don't know. Well, okay, then the threads were right here. Uh oh. Okay, so they were there, but then where else can I check? It's like, this is the only place where the strings exist, huh? What do you mean? I have to do the fucking spear climb. I like how it implies that there is a portal there, because I'm pretty sure I know exactly where that portal came from. Pretty sure I know exactly where it came from, because, like, it came from me. This is my one way, so, okay. Likely, then, I just have to do a spear climb. of sorts. Oh my god. Ah, shite, dog. You gotta be... You gotta be kidding me, dude. I was not trying to do it like that. Well, we got a spear ladder again. And a spear ladder. This time I hope not to mess it up. Get over here. Probably would have been smarter to just simply bind it to, like... Oh, there it is. Oh my god. Well, there's definitely a faster way up there. Oh yeah, would you look at that. See? I am smart. Also, look in the icon. There was a warp here. It's gone now. No! Oh, come on, man. And you guys spawn in at the absolute worst time as well. Dudes, please. Please understand, I'm just trying to get up there and meet with whoever higher being we're dealing with is up there. Oh my god, no! I have to goddamn ladder up again. You fucking serious, dude? I have to do this again. Okay, come on, Lizwar. No, my god, no! Fine, we'll take an alternative route then, huh? Alright, you want to play like that then? I'll have to take an alternative route. Actually, no, you know what? I think I can get more spears. I mean, hell, it's gonna be a little more inconvenient but hey. Better a slight inconvenience for me than, you know, taking way too long to actually navigate a fucking maze just to reach it. Admittedly, mostly... Up there it is. There's a spear. Right there. See, look. Not too hard now, is it? No! My god, no! No! Damn it! There was a fucking ledge right up there! You shitting me. Now I have to do the climb again, this time without the spears. God damn it. fucking ledge that's really difficult to see. Ugh. Well, okay. That sucks. Means I have to do the climb again. Meaning that I just gotta keep finding more spears to use again. Well, okay, at least got more spears here. I have time, don't worry. I can keep doing this climb all I need to do. Or... Right? 3, 2, 1. Ow. Oh, come on. Watcha. Alright. We're up here. Oh, boy. Yep, found him. Alright. Thank you, dude. Also, my eyes are orange now. Am I infected? Oh no. Imagine if I am infected. Oh god. Okay, anyways, let's see. Where else? Does this even lead anywhere, though? Is there anything at the end of these things? Yeah, there was an easier path, of course. An easier path. So if you don't want to go through that pain that I went through just climbing up the ladder, yeah, now you know how to avoid it, I guess. I don't know. Whatever, it was fun, I guess. Still, doing it my way. Come on, dude. Oh, hey, dude. You look like you're doing well. All I have to do is now survive to a shelter. Oh yeah, also, I only have 3 circles left. That means I literally got no time. I gotta run. Thankfully, though, a way to shelter has been found already. You know what? I might as well take the path to Damien anyways. While I'm here, because, like, you know what? Whatever. Yeah, because I want to show it off anyways, and besides, it does progress another ending that I still need to get, and I absolutely despise doing that ending because getting it is just fucking tedious. I'm talking about the Rob Prince ending, but you know, whatever. Anyways, I found Mr. Feathery Weaver guy. At least. Oh, would you look at that? Turbulent Pump is officially infected. Hey, look at that! The surface, actually. No, wait, you know what? I'll go to the surface then instead. Because we're right next to it. Might as well. I'm right next to the surface, so I might as well just do that. Might as well go here, because, like, I feel like that's gonna be important. We're gonna fallen tramway. Home to fucking wind and snow. And chestnuts. Roasting on an open fire, I guess. Can I just briefly say that the surface is just kind of there? I keep forgetting some of these regions exist. Like, some of the regions are really good in this game. And then you have shit like the Outer Expanse, where it's just, God, why? Gott warum? I might as well see what these feathers are all about, because I feel like they'll be important. Well, going invisible everywhere isn't gonna help anything. I have to, like, actually pay attention. And look for any semblance of a location that I can definitely take advantage of. Oh. Oh god, this bloody room. Well, using one-ways has definitely helped me find him more easily. Thank god. It's getting worried. Oh, piss off. So I just have to find evidence of the Weaver somewhere. Which won't be a huge deal, I just have to find it. Hmm. So then, I guess what we gotta do is just keep searching the map for random little places. Likely places that I've teleported into. Or out to. I don't know. It's gonna be one of those things. Looks like something died over there. Oh, cool. There's flames in there. Holy shit. Alright, well, that's great. I mean, I guess we're making progress on a bunch of things, but like, I don't know. I'm not getting any closer to finding it, though. It's kind of the problem. I need to find it. Whatever it is. Or wherever it is. The only potential places would be all the way to the other side. Which I guess would make sense. I don't know. Maybe to the other side we go then? Who knows? Yeah, I'd say like somewhere on the other side is gonna be the case. Uh-oh. Close one. Alright. See then. Welcome to the surface, fellas. Home to, all sorts of things. Is it really not cold over here? Because, like, I feel like it should be colder. Uh-oh. 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 Boo-doo-doo-doo. Aha! Missed me with that. Uh-oh. Well, I guess then... we should just keep going right. Or, sorry, left. Oh, there's a flower there, huh? Well, at least they're reusing those lines that they were using from the trailer to great effect. That guy's confusing me, though. but I'm not familiar. I'm not really familiar with any of the themes that are present in Rain World entirely, but I do know it has a lot of ties to Buddhism. And stuff. Oh god, man. Just grab on to a pole and then hold on tightly. Alright. I'm just gonna run past you guys. It's likely that you guys aren't gonna pose much of a threat at all. Oh my god, you just decided to walk with me, huh? Man, y'all are shits. Oh, come on, man. Just an invisible wall and nothing I can do about it. Really? Uh-oh. Yeah, it's a Damon portal. Later then. Because I don't want to immediately jump into Damon just yet. Not while I'm still searching for a guy. Not while I'm still on the search for someone important. Huh. Hmm. Oh, wait. No, there's the easy way. Oh. Here, look at that. There's a vulture. Alright, there we go. Enjoy your feast of, lizard meat, dude. In the meantime, leave me the fuck alone. Ugh. It's a wild, untamed world out here. Guess I'm just going to have to take that way then. Alright. Oh! Oh, okay. Why am I panicking over what looks to be very harmless beings like that? Oh, yeah, ad breaks coming in pretty hot again, by the way. Oh, that mushroom is dancing a little bit. Huh? Was? Was ist das? Uh-oh. Oh! Oh. Well, silly me. There went that way. Oh, well, fuck, I have to make the trek again. Looks like we're making the same trek again, fellas. Same trek down to the surface. Oh, isn't that a pleasant time, don't you think? Whatever. At least it won't take nearly as long. Probably. I don't know. Will it take nearly as long? I don't think so. Because at this point, I know exactly where I'm going. Mm. Oh, come on, dude. Don't even try. Oh. Well, that's legitimately disappointing. It just leads to Torrid Desert, okay. I thought Torrid Desert was okay, but at the same time, there wasn't much going for it at launch. I don't know how much of it changed since then. I don't know. It's not my concern anyways. Yeah, I was talking a lot about this game with a friend of mine. I mentioned something that was that I think is actually a very interesting point to talk about, and that's this game's sense of isolation, if you will. Because I'm thinking about it a lot more. I'm starting to realize just how much closer this game is to the original Metroid in terms of atmosphere. Because, like, you can take a look at other games and be like, yeah, this is comparable to Metroid in terms of gameplay, but this game's more close in terms of the atmosphere, since you feel like you're all alone and isolated. And where everything is just out to kill you, no matter what. In these wild, untamed lands. And hey, doesn't that sound like Metroid? Because you had things like Especially Metroid Prime, like, you know, Metroid Prime, if you don't know, is one of my favorite games of all time. One of. With Prime 2 being basically just better, in my opinion. Like, hot take, I think Prime 2 is the best of the Prime series. And I know that's a very spicy take, because, like, I've seen many people either hate Metroid Prime 2 or love Metroid Prime 2. I'm in the camp of love Metroid Prime 2, because, you know, it's just more Metroid Prime, but with some more ideas, more mechanics. Sure, some stuff they whereas added into Prime 2 was definitely questionable, like the light and dark ammunition, for example, is probably some of the lamest ammunition I've ever had to see in a Metroid game. But, like, the atmosphere is just brilliant in that game. But I was mentioning that this game was much closer to Metroid in terms of the atmosphere, because, like, because unlike with most Metroidvanias, this game, which isn't a Metroidvania, by the way, it's an adventure game, an adventure survival platformer. But unlike most Metroidvanias, this game has, like, that sense of isolation. It feels like you're in these wild, untamed lands with tons of history in them. Oh, that lizard is persistent. Alright, let's see if I can find those webs. That's ultimately my goal, trying to figure out exactly where the Weaver is. Bloody hell. Huh. Oh, there's a passage here as well. Oh, man. I take the hard way for some of these things, but then, like, other times it's just unnecessary. Like, I take the hard way. I can't help myself. Sometimes it's really hard to determine what was, you know, it's not your fault. Oh, we're back into being cold again. Oh my god. After a few moments of actually being warm, now we have to be back to being cold. I don't know if I'm going the right way, honestly. It's kind of hard to tell. Oh no. Oh no. Why? What? Which direction did I goddamn go through then, huh? Well, okay, it's gonna be one of these regions then. Oh, whatever. I need to get some warmth, though. Holy shit. Then what's to the right there? Huh? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I almost got killed there. Okay. Oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. Get going. Get going. There we go. I don't get much time to actually warm up. Oh, God. My God, dudes. You gotta stop pissing around. Why is this room stuttering like crazy as well now? Uh-oh. That was a close call. Ah, great. Alright then, I'm gonna make my way to shelter. Which is up there. So it's gonna be a bit of a trek. Alright, come on, dude. Oh, come off of it. Where's the... Where the fucking hell is the way I'm supposed to go for shelter? What? 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 No, 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 you don't. No, 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 you don't. No, no. There you go. Pretty sure those are just bat flies, so I'm pretty sure I'm safe. There's gotta be a shelter I missed. Then. Either that, or I'm completely fucked and I'm just didn't realize it until now. No, I am fucked. Come on, man. Why does it always end up like this? Come on, dude. Get up. Alright. Made it to shelter. I've read so many of those purple things at this point that I'm not even sure. At this point, what I haven't done yet. Alright. Whatever the case. Yeah, it says that it's here somewhere. Likely connected to the Fetid Glen area. Oh, okay, yeah, I think I have an idea as to where I should check then. So the best place to check would be closer to the entrance to Fetid Glen. Which, if I check my map, is all the way down there. So all I have to do is go down that way. Welcome back to Tundra Faults, ladies and gentlemen. I like how the rifts are still there. So as if the Weaver didn't have time to... Oh my god. Could you shut the fuck up, Lizard? Huh? God damn it. Alright, let's see, lock in. Lock in. Where is it that I have to go now? Okay. Oh, would you look at that? Actually, I might be close. All I have to do is go right a few times. Oh my god. Well, you're just a skeevy little bastard. Thankfully, I have backflipped my way away from your grasp. So unfortunately for you, your disguise didn't help you there. Maybe if you were a bit more active, then maybe I would have fallen for it. Yeah, clearly there's something here. Or at least was something here. And here it is. So all I have to do now is locate the strings. Strings were here. Oh, here they are. Whoa, my god. So now I found the strings, it's time to find the Weaver. Alright, so I just gotta go up then, huh? That's how it is. I see how it is, game. I have to go up. You're telling me to go up. Okay. Alright, so I found exactly that he's up somewhere. So all I have to do is just go up. And around, you know? We'll just go up and around this time because I'm not wasting most of my time trying to get up there, especially with a Bleezor nearby. Oh god. I wish I had a spear now. Oh, what the Christ? What happened? I couldn't control myself for a few seconds. Well, fucking hell, dude. You know, sometimes it can be really difficult to tell what happened. It's probably just me, though. Oh my god. I'm trying to do the fucking up throw. Are you kidding me? That missed somehow? Like I somehow went through that platform rather than on top of it? Oh my god. Are you shitting me? Yum. Alright, time to locate the Weaver then, shall we? God damn. At least finding the Weaver is more interesting than, like, the other ending. The other ending is literally just a long-ass walk around. It's not particularly interesting, second ending. Alright, now just keep going right. Spawn him in, then. Uh-oh. Well, okay. Lethal bite? Really? That's what killed me? That's what kills me? A fucking bite? And I didn't have a Karma Flower, so okay, finding the Weaver is going to be a little more difficult. Because now I have to kind of just intuit it now. That's fucking wonderful. Either that, or I can grind out the Karma again, which, gee, thanks, game. It's always been my biggest gripe, and it's that, you know, for some parts of the game, you do have to spend active amounts of time grinding, which isn't a particularly fun part of the experience. This is a problem more so with base game and Downpour because of the fact that, you know, the karma system in that game required you to basically spend a ton of time just grinding out karma if you lost too much of it and needed to go somewhere specific. But I didn't really mind it back then because usually it was fairly quick and simple at a certain point. And it was fairly easy to do, but like, Jesus Christ, dude. Wow, those poppy corn plants are fucking wild. Uh-oh. Are you shitting me? Are you oh my god. Damn it. Are you kidding me, dude? That is just bullshit. You pulled me out of the pipe like that, huh? Great. Great, now I know how it feels to be like that. Uh oh. Just barely finished my snack before I got bit. Right, so now entering Ripple Space is gonna be pretty difficult, because now I have to grind twice. Thanks, game. I really wanted to spend some time just eating and sheltering. Ugh. What I really wanted to do was actually find a Weaver. Instead, now I have to spend 2 cycles getting myself back up so that way I can actually find the Bloody Weaver. Ugh. What the hell? That was my phone. What is this? No, it wasn't a notification. It's just my phone being, well, a phone. I will say I do like the ghostly trail effect. That is a really cool effect. Right, so finding the Weaver is going to be a bit inconvenient now because I actually have to rely on intuition rather than being able to find the strings and bloody navigate them. To be fair, some of it was my fault as well, because, like, I really should not have done what I did. Oh, for God's sakes. Well, whatever. Let's get my karma back up. Or my ripple back up. Get myself back up, baby! All I have to do is get myself back up again. I'm gonna need a few more hips of food as well, huh? What's going on over there? Yeah, that's right, guys. Get fucked. Get scared. Get the fuck out, buddies. I ain't afraid now. Guess who's the prey now, bitches? It's not me, it's you. How do you like that, huh? Alright, now we've backed ourselves onto max karma. Or max ripple. God, I absolutely despise doing that. So I'm just gonna get an almond joy out quickly. Hold on. He's definitely here somewhere, though. Oh, great. It's like he moved because I spent too long looking for him. Fuck you. Alright, well, that's wonderful. He moved because I took too long to look for him, so fuck everything, we gotta look for him elsewhere. That's wonderful. Isn't that fun, guys, you know? Any contempt I had back then, you have no idea how much I feel right now. Are you fucking... Right, well, my contempt levels have reached a new height. Alright, well, I guess that instead of going that way, we're instead going back to the fucking alley, then. Either that or I'm going to cold storage. I don't know where I'm going, honestly. All I know is I'm pretty much fucking done playing nice. Either that or actually, no, you know what? Let's make progress on the other ending in the meantime, then. Because, like, clearly I am getting very pissed off at looking for this goddamn thing. So instead, we're gonna remove our karmatic protection and actually teleport here. Jesus, welcome to the Outer Rim again, fellas. You already know how I feel about this place, so I'm not gonna kick the dead horse while it's down. But suffice it to say, I think this is easily the worst of the Watcher regions. Literally nothing, if you can't tell. Literally fuck all here. It exists as a long way until you reach where you need to reach, which is the throne. And it is way too long for its own good. I sort of understood traversing it the first time because, you know, like, you get this cool environmental storytelling with it. But then anytime afterwards, it's just... why? Alright, I'm just doing this just so I can get some progress on another thing. Because, like, I did eventually learn that apparently you can gain an ability in Outer Rim, but you do need to save enough of these ripple spawn, it seems, in order to even get to it. So, that's what we're doing. Saving a Christ ton of these guys. This is the only thing that encourages me to explore Outer Rim, because I don't even know where I can find a dial, or whatever the game called it. Whatever the wiki called it. Yes, I looked it up, if you can't tell. As cool as the teleportation system idea is, like being able to create your own rifts, it also comes off as ridiculous because where you teleport to is completely up to luck, which I know, I understand, like, you know, is the point, but then if you want to, like, do something specific, it becomes a chore. Because then you just spam Karma Flower usage until, okay, where the hell am I? Where the hell is the dial at, huh? Well, Outer Rim. Search this up. Let me check the map. So I don't think the dial is up that one giant tower that you usually begin in. So what does this layout look like exactly, huh? That's actually something I need to figure out. Let's see, I passed by, like, a passageway that looked like that. No, 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 not there, not there. God damn it, where am I? I don't even know where I am on the map I'm using to navigate it. I'm just sort of eyeballing it and hoping that I at least get some answer. For some reason, the dial isn't even listed on the map as a special region, or not even special region. Like, it's not even listed as a like point of interest on the wiki. So now I just sort of have to guesstimate where it's going to be, and I have a feeling it's going to be on the very opposite end of the Outer Rim, which would be kind of ridiculous, to be honest. And it would mean that making the walk to the prince's throne is gonna be tedious as all hell. If I keep going this way, hoping that the dial is this way. I guess the only positive thing I can give the Outer Rim is that it has some cool environmental storytelling going on. That's like a very tepidly positive thing for me to say, honestly. Because most of what I have to say about this region is not very positive anyways. Like, if I had to give this region a ranking, it would be straight up F tier. Because of the fact that it's literally just a long walk. Without any substance to it outside of just walking. Huh? Okay, yeah, that's just cool, I guess. I don't know. I'm getting close to something, though. As is evidenced by whatever is going on here. Like, the screen effect changed. Not like that makes any major difference. Okay, dude. I get it. You don't like the rot fruit. You know what? I don't like it either. But it's pretty much the only thing we got here. Huh? Alright, so I'm looking at this map. And this isn't a very helpful map, to be honest. This is literally awful. Hmm. Huh? Okay, there's a circle here. Okay, yep, now I can figure out where I am just by looking at this. And where I am is completely and questionable. Completely fucking questionable. That's all I can say. Utterly questionable things I have to wonder exactly why it's like this. Okay, gotta get her up. Are you kidding me? Well, wonderful. Thank you, game. You didn't grab the pole that I was quite literally trying to grab, even though I was holding up. I swear to God. I feel like sometimes this game does deliberately do things like that. So I can't find the Weaver here, then I might as well just give up on trying to locate him here, and instead locate him elsewhere. Okay, so I'm here, and all I have to do is just keep going right. I sound so negative, by the way. It's just there's a lot I like about this DLC, but there's also just enough that I have to criticize with this DLC. And I'm one of the few people that actually likes the DLC, by the way. It's just, again, like I said, it has problems, and I feel like it wouldn't be very prudent for me to, like, not point them out whenever they pop up. Or what else? Or what's the better way to put it? Like, it would be very, uh, well, there's a word for it I have to come up with, but, like, it wouldn't be very wise of me to actually just not bring them up whenever there is a problem, because, like, there are legitimate problems with the DLC I do have. And the thing is, like, I do genuinely like a lot of this DLC. I think a lot of this DLC is pretty good, even pretty banger. It's just, there's also enough problems for me to criticize with it. And as such, I'm gonna criticize it whenever I feel like something about the DLC just doesn't stick the landing. But I am making progress on this ending still because of the fact that this makes it so that way I can actually get all the endings. If I had to, like, I don't like giving out number ratings at all, so that's why I don't ever bother to number rate any game whenever I get around to reviewing games. It's just, I always simply go, alright, this is what the DLC did well, this is what the DLC didn't do well. Or even just, this is what the game did or didn't do well in general. Like, that's just how I am. I don't review games, like, based off of a number scale, because to me a number scale just does not matter in the grand scheme of things. Oh boy. Like, in the grand scheme of things, did a number really even matter at all? To me, it never did. I always read, like, whenever I read a review, like, I always read what the reviewer has to say, and I don't bother to focus on what number he gave it. Like, is it ridiculous how every Call of Duty gets, like, a 9 out of 10 every now and then? Every single time there's a Call of Duty game? I don't know. Frankly speaking, I don't care enough about the number. I get why numbers exist, because, like, they help gauge a reviewer's interest in a game. But the thing is, it's not a very good metric to go off of, if I'm being real. Oh, would you look at that? Well, that's a long jump. Did I say that? Oh, would you look at that? I only had 3 levels. Whatever. That was my latest death, I guess. I don't know. Not a particularly good one, let's be honest. But at the same time, I can definitely make it back. That's my bare minimum karma. To be honest, I'm actually kind of glad I didn't find Spinning Top just yet, because I have a feeling that Salination is going to be pain. If I do reach the max level, because one of the big problems with max level, with like permalocking yourself to max level, is that it causes you to drop all of your items once you enter Ripple Space, and I'm pretty sure you can't, like, hold on to your items in your hands in Ripple Space. So if I want to do anything with Spinning Top, I better do the Salination as early as possible if I'm going to go for it. Because otherwise, I have a feeling that Salination is going to be a pain in the goddamn bum. You can't chain wall jumps like that, but I can still levitate. At least. Not high enough anymore, though. Well, looks like I'm getting a spear, then. I'll be right back, then, you stupid spawn. God, there was a spawn there as well, huh? Okay, dude, I get it. You don't like it. Guess what? It's the only food that's here. So, you'll have to eat her up. Huh? This thing looks... important. Alright, then... Well, I know where I died. It's just... What the hell is this room? Why is it spirally like that? I don't know. Is there anything up here, then? Nope, it's a small room. Small room like that looks like this. Ripple spawn over there, so let me just quickly grab him. Alright, so it's in this room with that, which has like two upper entrances like that. So that's one of those rooms. Huh, got it, game. Thank you, game. And this one just leads into this weird looking room. So then the other one leads me into that room, that leads me into another room that looks like that, huh? Okay, so I think I figured out where I am on this map. Nah, man. I'm not trying to ignore chat, by the way, it's just that I only have two screens. And one of those screens is a map. Because I've lost it all with Outer Rim. Oh my god, dude. But yeah, Outer Rim is genuinely terrible. That's why I don't like doing the Outer Rim ending. Because, like, remember, like, any contempt I have for this DLC primarily comes from this goddamn region. While I could star cycle, I don't see the point in doing it, especially considering that I'm about to come across some areas where I do need to have some very good platforming skills. And all starving will do is just simply make that platforming unbearably difficult at times. You guys are going up that way. That makes me curious. Alright. Oh. There are only a few inevitabilities in life right now, and one of them is traversing the fucking rim. Alright, but I don't think that way was the correct way. Then, if I am to believe anything at all... What's on the far right? Man, like, where in the hell is it, then? Because I'm getting conflicting messages here, and I am not sure if I like that. However, if I go all the way to the right, will I see something that I'm looking for? Because I'm looking for that one ability that I found out via the wiki. Because yes, I browsed the Rain World wiki, if you can't tell. I also learned about the anglerfish a bit more through that wiki. It turns out they don't operate like the Outer Wilds anglerfish. I know, shocker. They actually operate off of sight. So if they see you, they light up their light, and you have to stay within range. Because otherwise, they'll kill you by charging up their light and then just charging at you in general. And I remember noting that they seem to have a bunch of mechanical parts grafted onto them, so something tells me that they're a purposed organism. Not unlike the Miros birds in Base Rain World, where it sounded like they also were purposed organisms. There was no way in hell that those things weren't partly mechanical. I remember the community also called them scissor birds, which I guess is a very apt description. Here's where the shelter is. I'm in this room now with a bunch of stuff. I have a bit of time, so I'm going up. There we go. Grab onto it this time around. Don't be a goddamn... Ugh. I swear to God, you just have a mind of your own sometimes. Ugh. God, this is the one thing about the game that I still tense up at every single time, and it's whenever I have to jump over pits of death. Like, anytime I have to do that, I get tense up immediately. Why does this look kind of like Daemon? Is it just me, or does this kind of look like Daemon to some extent? Because it kind of does look like its layout, you know? There we go. God. God. Why is this all over a giant pit that I can die in? Uh. uh. Oh my god. Why is it all terrifying pits of death? I could make the risk for the blueberry, but I don't wanna risk it at all. Lest I die a horrible, painful death. It says you need to save... Apparently, according to the community, you have to save like 20 of those ripple spawn. Oh god, I don't have a whole lot of time, so I'm just going up. Ah, well. Alright, what's over here? Oh, look, more plants. Hey, look, an actual blue fruit. Okay, this map is no longer gonna help me at all. What? A normal portal to outer... A normal portal to Outer Rim. That is hilarious. Game. Great now. Do tell, game. You have a sense of humor. Now, I commend you for that. That is hilarious. That you put a portal to the Outer Rim inside of the Outer Rim where I already am. Absolutely hilarious joke, game. Alright, so what's at the top here then, huh? Okay. I don't like the fact that I have to make a jump right there. Oh god. But I guess that's the only way forward. There literally is no time left, so if I were to go down now... I have just unlocked the Watcher as an arena character. That's literally all there was. just an arena character. Oh well, whatever. I can't be too pissed, since at launch there were no arena unlocks. So I guess I'm not too angry about that. I'm still, like, a little annoyed that that was all there was to this way. Because I have a right to be annoyed. Especially considering, I don't think this map's been updated. I think that's why I was just looking at it confused most of the time. Because, like, I know the rainbow. Because, like, I know how hard it is to, like, you know, get all the information up to date. Are you fucking with me? I lost my spear. Come on, dude. Just go. Ah. And that had nothing as well, so, well. Alright. What's over here then, huh? Hmm. Guess this is the dial they're talking about. How the hell does this work? Hmm. I'm looking at this confused now, because, like, I swear I saved so many of these things. There's an entrance. Forming pad. Once filling up the dial and outer rim and following the ripple spider to the upper right. Who the hell is that? Hair-like creatures are strongly respond from spawn from the back of their abdomen. They continuously produce a thin purple strand. Known as from other eggs. They make their way to the nearest warp point or spinning top location. Oh. Okay. So I missed out on some crucial steps then, huh? So it turns out, yeah, it had something to do with the ripple spawn. But I need to touch a specific amount of them to spawn in a ripple spider. Which, I mean, yeah, that's an interesting way to handle it, I guess. Alright, then. Something tells me I'm gonna die immediately. Ah! No, would you look at that? The dial is filling up. Now. Okay. How to fill up the dial, then? How to fill up dial in outer rim. Rain World, the Watcher. Because apparently it doesn't understand. There are about 20 to 30 of them. Most of them spawn in launch groups together on the right side. All of them are on the right side of Outer Rim by the star catchers and houses. Oh, that's cool. So basically, I have to run laps then in the Outer Rim. That's certainly a way you can handle it, I guess. So I was freeing up Ripple Spawn, and what do I get in exchange? Not really a whole lot. Turns out it's because I was doing it incorrectly. It's not just throughout the regions that I can go through. I have to do it specifically in Outer Rim. Thanks, game. That could have been very handy to know. Whatever, I can't be too mad, honestly. Because now at least I know. Which is actually just better than not knowing anyways. Oh, hey, look. There's one right there. So, okay, I am a little annoyed that that's how it works, because, like, now you have to run laps around the Outer Rim. Which is, it's not my idea of a good time, but you know what, at this point, we've already suffered through quite a bit, so I think that it's worth doing this quest line while I'm here. Filling up the dial is actually going to be a bit of a task. Well, I guess we're spending the next few cycles doing this. Running laps around the Outer Rim. You know, that was actually concerning for a moment. So if you look at this map now, you can see that I've made quite a bit of progress collecting those ripple spawns. So it's gonna be a while. It's gonna be a while before I get them all, but you know what? I think that it'll be worth it, because, like, it gives me a new ability. Which I want, by the way. I need a new ability that can actually make the launcher a little easier. Or at least getting one of the endings a little easier. Actually, scratch that. It gets getting pretty much every ending easier because it allows you to just choose where you want to go rather than just rely on luck. Like, I know that there's a seed system, but there's no way in hell I'm going to be memorizing where each room will take me. Alright, well, not far enough, clearly. Looks like we're grinding. We do be grinding a lot. Oh yeah, also, looks like we have to collect ripple eggs still for it anyways. Yeah, okay. That makes sense, I guess. Collecting ripple eggs isn't a big deal since I'll come across them naturally anyways. Although it is still a grind. But at least it's somewhat understandable, I guess, because the ability is very powerful. So at least I can understand why they would do it. Oh shit, I got mud on myself. No. So, like, let's see, about 20 to 30 ripple spawn is needed. So I'll just have to find 20 to 30 ripple spawns then, huh? Huh, wait a minute. I just thought of something. I recognize some of this layout as part of the ancient urban from when I first played the game. So I wonder, is Outer Rim actually just a segment of the ancient urban? Just in a long distant future? That would make a lot more sense, to be honest. If it is. That would actually be really interesting, because, like, I'd love to know what the lore implications of that would be. Oh yeah, okay, and then this looks kind of like a layout in the Badlands. Oh, would you look at that, ripple spawn. In a large group here. Wait a minute. Oh, no, never mind. I thought there was ripple eggs there. There weren't. Still kind of cool. Okay, so this map is... Alright, so all I can say is that the map right now is pretty useless, then. Because, like, there's no way in hell this map is gonna help at all anymore. I love the little icon that the... I love the little icon for the rot fruit, by the way. It does just look... I mean, it is just fruit with rot on it. But still, it looks cool. Hmm. Also, I've been streaming for at least 2.5 hours, or at least almost 2.5 hours, so... Oh, God. Are you shitting me, Randy? Randy, why? Ah, God. Looks like we're climbing up again. You should just climbing up like usual. Hmm. Oh. Oh, that's so not good. Since there are rot pustules there, I don't want to get grabbed by them. So, I'm gonna skimp on that room, unless I want to cheat, but we ain't cheating at all, you know? What? I'm not willing to cheat, alright? If you got a problem with that, then, too bad for you. I do not care. Let's see how much progress this is showing. Now that I've freed so many more. Oh, would you look at that? We're almost on the outer spiral. I just need to find more. But yeah, like I was saying, like, this could actually have been what remains of ancient urban in the long distant future. It becomes the outer rim. Oh, great. Now my name's being called. Hold on. I don't got time for this. Dude, please. I'll be right back then. Alright, and we're back again. Back in the building again. I actually should probably just make progress on the ending anyways. I'll make progress on the ripple spawn at some point soon, don't worry. But like at the same time, you know what, actually it's not gonna hurt much if I do both things. But yeah, in some ways I do like the Watcher, and in other ways I hate the Watcher. It's just one of those DLCs where I overall enjoy it, but some parts of it I'm very tepid on. If you can't tell, this is a DLC I have strong feelings for. And again, it's primarily because, you know, this DLC, there are a lot of things this DLC does right, but there are just as many things this DLC gets wrong, and that's why I'm very critical of it. Because, you know, I love this DLC, but I also hate some things about it. Oh, well, that's just wonderful. We're here. At the Tower of Gains! Tower of Gains! Sorry, I had to do it. And besides, Rain World also makes that joke as well, alright? So I feel like it's warranted. Oh, wait. That was pointless. I wonder how the Watcher plays in arena mode. Do they just play like... Do they just play like the Survivor does? Because that would be an interesting thing. It's basically just a handicap, then, I guess. I don't know. I did mention this a while ago, but the Watcher has always been planned to have a campaign. It's just that they never really made one for him. There are a lot of ideas for this thing now that you think of it. So, in fact, if I remember correctly, you could originally play the Night Cat / the Watcher via arena mode. But it was just an arena mode character. But like I said, they had ideas for a campaign involving this guy. Just none of them really came to fruition, I guess. I don't know. But now they came to fruition, and you know what? As much as I can criticize the DLC for all the things that I can criticize it for, at the same time, I'm actually kind of glad that we got it anyways. And in some areas, it does deliver on some really good stuff. Like, it can be really fucking good. Like, in a lot of ways, it can be great. It's just that in a lot of other ways, it's also not the best DLC out there, and in fact has a lot of problems. And they're not problems that I can ignore either. I have to actually address them, because yes, there are problems with the DLC. And it would be very irresponsible of me to basically not point them out whenever they do exist. Oh, and would you look at that? My phone's notifying me of an email. At least I have that now. I should probably go ahead and rest at a shelter, though. Oh, boy. You know, it's funny is that, out of all of the games that I've played on my channel, this is probably the biggest playlist on my main channel. Sorry, not my main channel, on my second channel, the VODs channel. Which is honestly hilarious, because my whole channel began because of Hollow Knight, and it continued because of Rain World. Which is honestly a flex, because Rain World is legitimately great. I actually love it as much as I do, because it was such a fresh experience, and it's not like any other game I've played. Like, I know that sounds like something that a lot of people say about games, but, like, it is legitimately unique. And it's kind of a shame that it didn't get really a whole lot of recognition outside of some negative reviews, because reviewers weren't given enough time in their day to even, learn the game. I'm just gonna end this stream today, right here, with a whole lot of progress made on collecting Ripple Spawn. And hopefully, tomorrow will be less painful to go through. So tomorrow I need to go ahead and make progress on all of the other endings. This includes going to Salination so that way I can talk to Spinning Top, which is probably going to be the more difficult one. Figuring out what's with all these feathers, Jesus. The surface in particular, I think I messed out on the guy in the surface, because I can't find the one-way anymore. Probably in Sun-Baked Alley as well, I probably should check that. That's gonna be for tomorrow, though. And along with that, I also need to find Salination again, which is gonna be somehow the most ridiculous task I'm gonna put myself through in the game. That's really all I have to say then, so yeah. Thank you all for watching, if any of you are watching in fact. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye bye!